Fabio, you have a course coming up, Yoga Sutras of Patanjali, a philosophy course. Can you start by telling us what are the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali?
Well, it depends how long we have for this question.
It's just a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's a long one. The Yoga Sutras are one of those very thin booklets that contain a massive content. It does talk about the meaning of life. It's a manual, really, about how to achieve freedom through yoga practice. Doesn't really talk specifically about position or yoga asana as we know in the West, yoga being, but it talks about yoga as being a state, and it describes passage by passage how to get to what we call blissful state or liberation or samadhi. So it's a very practical manual, and it's a very also thick topic, so we condense it in 7 weeks and we extend it so we can digest it and hopefully understand more about ourselves.
Wow, it sounds like something everyone should read.
Yes, I think so.
Why do you think that we should study the sutras as well as just practicing the more physical parts of yoga, the asanas and the pranayama?
Well, depends what your interest is, I guess. It's not philosophy, it's not for everyone, obviously. But if you have a deep interest in yoga, I guess the Yoga Sutra are some of the building blocks. So you may be interested to do a teacher training at some point. You might have already done one, or you might just simply want to understand a bit more about yourself. So a lot of people could get a lot out of it. And certainly if you have a curiosity about understanding what yoga is based on, as a philosophy, as a structure historically, that certainly should be something you would cover or read at some point in time.
How on earth are you going to condense all of that into just a 7-week course?
Well, yeah, that's a bit tricky, but what we do, the sutras are divided in 4 chapters, and so we're going to divide 2 sessions for each chapter, apart from the 3rd chapter that talks about mystical powers, and that I think we can condense it in one. So yeah, we'll do a couple of sessions on each chapter and give us time also to have questions and brainstorm about the complexity of it.
Sounds fascinating. Thanks very much for your time.
My pleasure.